I am Melanie, this is Bhavana Yoga, and today I have a fun, creative flow for you in this lovely setting. So let's get started. Start to arrive on your mat. We're going to start standing today. So allow the feet to sink into the mat. Start to become aware of the alignment in your body. So finding your knees over your ankles, your hips over your knees, the shoulders over the hips. Let's roll the shoulder blades together on the back. Put a tiny bend in the knees. Maybe shake out your hips. We're going to extend the chest, lift the gaze. And then exhale, bend the knees, dive forward. So coming into this nice and easy, a big bend in your knees. Deep breaths. So just starting to open up the breath, becoming aware of the breath, and slowly as we work through this flow, refining the breath. Let's bend the knees, send the fingertips to the earth, and then lift. So hinging at the hips. Draw the belly in, press the feet into the mat, and then inhale, lift, little back bend, maybe open, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift back up, hands in prayer. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale. Exhale. Hold here. If you would like to set an intention for your practice, you may do that now. Inhale, reach the arms around and up. Exhale, bend the knees, dive the chest forward. Making space in the backs of the calves, the hamstrings. So kind of just playing into the mat with your feet. Finding some openings there. We're going to bend the knees once again. Plant your left fingertips. Take your right hand to the low back. Open the right arm up. Straighten the right leg. Pull the belly in. Gaze up towards your right thumb. Inhale here. Exhale, release it back down. Deep breath in. Exhale completely. Plant the right fingertips, bend the right knee. Take the left hand to your low back. Breathe. Pull the belly in. Maybe extend the arm up. Really open up. Exhale, bend both knees. Dive the chest forward, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Step left foot back, right foot back. Plank pose. We'll drop knees, chest, chin. Scoop the chest forward. Cobra pose. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Connect to the breath here. You can sway the hips and roll the forehead on the earth. Inhale. Find a tabletop pose. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, sway the hips. Warming up the backs of the legs. Keep the low belly pulling in. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest and over to the left elbow. Inhale, lift it up, flex the foot. Exhale, draw it in, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in and over. Inhale, lift. Foot is flexed. Exhale, point the toes. And then over, extend it forward. Take the left arm back, fall in triangle. Really expand here. Feel into this. Find something that feels good here. Inhale, exhale, plant the hand, lift the right leg. So three-legged dog, and bend the elbows. Maybe you go through three-legged flow. Maybe you drop the knees. We'll find our way back to child's pose. Connect to the breath here. Noticing the changes that you've already created in the body, the heat, the breath, so regulate your breath. On an inhale, press up to tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog, pedal it out, sway the hips. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it into the chest, over to right elbow. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, bend the knee. Left knee, right elbow, extend the leg. Take the right arm up. Press the hips forward, expand in every direction. And on your next inhale, plant the right palm, lift the left leg or set it down, and go through a flow. This time, we will meet in downward facing dog. So we can pedal the feet out a little bit more here, noticing the difference. So maybe your legs are nice and warm now. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest and step it through. High lunge. Belly pulls in. Maybe take the hands clasped, extend the index finger, reach up, look up if you can, and then we'll reach over to the right. Inhale, back to center, reach over to the left. Inhale here, exhale, hands in prayer. Let's step forward, warrior three. So turning the left toes down to level the hips. Inflate your mid back. Maybe you need the hands for balance. Inhale, exhale, step it back. Plant the hands, go through a flow. Meet in downward facing dog once again. Long deep breaths here. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee and step it through next to the left thumb. Come up, high lunge. Maybe clasp the hands, other thumb on top. Press to the right heel, lengthen. Take the hips slightly forward. Inhale. Exhale, reach over to the left. Gaze to the right if you'd like a challenge for your balance. Inhale, back to center. Reach to the right. Gaze to the left. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back. And take a break, child's pose. Connect to the breath here. And just tuning into the body. Noticing and then softening the breath, lengthening the breath. Yoking the breath. Inhale up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. So when we do that, we'll tend to open up. I want you to try and keep your shoulders straight, but open up just the hip. But then open up that right shoulder. So coming onto the right fingertips. Notice the difference there. Maybe start to slide out to the outside of the left foot and let the right toes drop. Wild thing. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, plant the hand. Maybe leave the foot lifted. Go through a flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Breathe. Pedal the feet. Take a moment here. Inhale, left leg lifts this time. Open that hip. Keep that left shoulder pegged down at first. Breathing, noticing. Lift the knee a little higher. And then start to let that left shoulder open. So maybe come onto left fingertips, right side of the foot, left toes behind you. Wild thing. See if you can bring those left toes closer to your right hand. Straighten through the right leg. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, plant hand, lift foot. Three-legged dog, go through your flow. And let's take a break in child's pose. Connect to the breath. On an inhale, press up to tabletop. Tuck toes, lift knees, downward facing dog. Let's lift the right leg up and back. And then let it release back down to the floor. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Arrange your plank. Bring the shoulder blades onto the back. Open across the collarbones. And then shift forward, bend the elbows. Flip over on the toes. Upward facing dog. Hang out here for a moment. So really press the tops of the feet into the mat and then pressing the hips forward. We'll take an inhale here at center. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. See your left heel if you can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze over right shoulder. Inhale, back. Exhale, bend the knees. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, step it through. Find your way to your high lunge. We're going to bend the left knee, tuck the tailbone, re-extend, and then we'll take the hands clasped at the low back if you can. Expand the chest. Soften into the right knee. Whew. Playing with your balance here. And then we'll set the knee down. Take the arms up. Find your twisted lunge. So right hand to the back of the left thigh, left arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back. Go through your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here, pedal it out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it into the chest. Plant the foot. Come on up. Take the arms, clasp the hands, reach up. We're going to take the hands to the low back, expand the chest. Lift your gaze. And then return to your high lunge. We're going to soften that right knee down to the earth. Release the top of the foot. Take the left hand down the right leg, right arm up and over. Gaze toward your fingertips or down at the floor to help with balance. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back. Go through the flow. We will meet in child's pose this time. So take a break. Notice your breath. On an inhale, press up, tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog, breathe. Soften your shoulders towards the earth a little more. Soften your heels. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Find your high lunge. Clasp the hands. Opposite finger on top. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back to center and over to the right. Inhale, back to center, hands in prayer. Step into the left foot. Find warrior three. Right toes point down. Maybe you place the hands on the floor for balance. Wherever you are, see if you can level the hips and fill out the mid-back. Breathe. Inhale, step it back, plant the hands, go through your flow. Woo! Gorgeous. And let's go ahead and come onto our knees. And start to arrange for camel pose. So we'll press the hips forward, tuck the tailbone, and really arrange your shoulders over your hips. We'll take left hand up, reach for the right heel. So I have my toes tucked so that it's easier to find that heel. You can release the foot if you would like to. Whew. So reaching up and over, expand the chest. And then from here, we're going to drop the hips round, reaching forward. Follow with the right. Left hand reaches back for left heel. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hips. Left arm sweeps through, up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Maybe pick up the pace a little bit if you're having fun with this. And then the next time you set your hips down, we're going to walk the left foot out to the left. Gate pose. Walk the hands down the left leg, right arm up and over. Inhale, right hand plants, left leg lifts, left arm lifts. Press the hips forward. Maybe bind with the foot. Press the foot into the hand into the foot. Inhale to release and extend. Exhale, set the knee down. Take a breath in. Exhale. Returning to the knees, step the right foot out. Walk the right hand down the right leg. Left arm comes up and over. Breathing. Inhale, extend it up and over, plant the left palm. Lift the right leg, the right arm. Gaze up towards your right thumb. Maybe bind the foot. Press the hips forward. Push the hand into the foot into the hand. Breathing. Noticing any little releases, pops or clicks. Inhale, re-extend, and return to your knees. We're going to rearrange here. Press the hips to the heels. Find tabletop. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Pedal the feet. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee. Draw it in. Step it through. Plant the left foot. Warrior one. Bending into the right knee. Come on up. Pressing into the outside edge of the left foot. Extend out of that. Take the arms up, release the fingertips, maybe wiggle the fingertips. From here, we're going to cactus the arms, look up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Hi, buddy. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then once again, stepping into the right foot, warrior three. Inhale. To lift the left knee. Come to stand. Whew. From here, we're going to see if we can find our left toe. See if we can find our left toe with our two-piece fingers. Extend the leg. Left hand to the low back. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. And release the foot down. Return to hands in prayer. We'll inhale, lift the arms around and up. Exhale, dive the chest forward, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step it back. Go through a flow. Mean in downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, sway the hips. Pull the belly in, extend the sitting bones up. Soften the shoulders towards the earth. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it in. Plant the right foot for warrior one, bending into the left knee. Extend the arms up. Pressing into the outside edge of the right foot. Lift out of there. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. And we cactus here. So inhale, extend, lengthen, exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, cactus. Let's come onto the right toes, step into the left foot, warrior three. Turn those right toes down, level the hips. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee slightly, come up, squeeze your right knee. Maybe find your left toes, bind, and extend the right arm behind you. Go ahead and rebend the knee, step the foot down. Inhale, reach the arms around and up. Exhale, dive the chest forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen forward, lift the chest halfway up. Shoulder blades together on the back. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, belly pulls in. Exhale, release. Step it back. Find your plank pose. From here, we're going to come onto the right side. So you can stack or stagger the feet. I'm going to stagger mine. It's a little slippery and humid out here in these waves. Left arm up. Whew. And up and over. And then, if you are able, I'm going to come onto my towel because it won't move quite as much. So stack the feet and then see if you can lift the left leg. Bend the left knee, wild thing. Inhale, exhale, plant the hand, downward dog. And let's get ready to go to the other side. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Arrange your plank. And then slide out to the outside of the left foot, inside of right foot. Right arm comes up, side plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right arm up and over. And then maybe you can stack the feet. Lift the right leg. If this is going well for you, bend the right knee, step the right toes behind, extend the right arm up and over. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Exhale, roll forward to plank. Chaturanga, up dog. Take a break, child's pose. Connect to breath, so lengthen, refine, soften, release. Really get a break here. We're gonna do a second flow. So really rest, catch your breath, let go of everything we just did. Sometimes we can tend to keep a mental list. Let that mental list go. Mental list. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, sway the hips. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee and step it through. Plant the left foot. Take the right hand to the right ankle, left arm up. Side angle pose. Maybe you can reach the right arm under, left arm back, find your bind. Open the left shoulder. Pull the belly in, gaze over left shoulder if you can. Lift everything about an inch. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, return. Let's find warrior two. We'll reverse this warrior. Gaze up and to the right if you can. To challenge your balance. Avoiding the knee with that left hand. And then straighten the right leg. Lengthen. Reverse triangle. Inhale, keep the right leg straight. Heel toe the left leg in. Send the hips to the left. Reach the right arm forward. Left arm up. Triangle pose. Breathe here. Keep both shoulders opening. Don't want to do that. And then press into that left outside edge of the foot to brighten and lengthen everything. Breathing. So from here, we're gonna take a trip. Plant your right fingertips 6 inches in front of your right foot. Lift the left leg. Half moon pose. Whew, find something that's not moving to stare at. I've got this gorgeous mountain behind me. Take the gaze up to the thumb if you can. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, step it back. Side angle. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, bring the foot, step it back. Go through your flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Breathe, pedal the feet, sway the hips. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, step it through. Plant the left foot, plant the right foot, and bring your left hand to your ankle or the floor. Right arm comes up. And maybe reach the right arm back towards your left hip and your left hand towards your right. Open the right shoulder. Lift everything about an inch. Feel the difference there. Keep opening and gazing over right shoulder if you can. Inhale, exhale. Find your way back up to your warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, straighten, extend the left leg. Reverse triangle. Avoid pressing on your right knee. Triangle. So, triangle pose. Maybe take the arm up and over. And then re-extend, bend into the right knee. We'll walk the right fingertips right in front of the right toes, so about 6 inches. And take the left leg up. Take your gaze up to the left thumb. Breathe here. Find something that's not moving to look at. Whew. Don't worry if you wobble. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and step that left foot back. Build pyramid pose. So extend the chest forward. Come back to stand. Take the hands in prayer behind you. Draw the elbows towards each other. Really plant the palms together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dive over. Inhale, lengthen forward, release the palms, plant the left fingertips this time, take the right arm up, left leg up. Twisted moon pose. Inhale, exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, go through your flow. Meet in downward facing dog this time. Pedal the feet, sway the hips. Long, deep breaths. Inhale, left leg lifts, up and back. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it in. Step it through. Plant that left foot. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot, right arm up. So lengthening here. Pressing into the outside edge of that right foot. Let's see if you can reach the right arm back. Left arm underneath the leg. Open the chest. Find your bind. Open the right shoulder, gaze past the right shoulder. Breathing. Inhale to release. Exhale, warrior two. Let's reverse this warrior. Long, deep breaths. Straighten the left leg. Extend your reverse triangle. Breathing deeply. Inhale to find triangle pose. Heel toe that right foot in a little bit. Kick the right hip out, reach to the left. Reach the left hand down, the right arm up. Gaze up. Inhale. Right hand to the low back. Left fingertips in front of you. going on a trip. Half moon pose. Gaze up to the right thumb. Really flex the right foot. Pull the belly in. Breathing. Inhale, step it back. So from here, we'll heel toe that right foot in a little bit. And lengthen, get really tall. Take reverse prayer. Press into the outside edge of that right foot. Lengthen, exhale, dive the chest forward. Over the left leg or between the two. Long, deep breaths. Left hip swivels back, right hip swivels forward. Keep drawing the elbows and the palms toward each other, the wrists. And then bend into that left knee. Funky transition here. Right fingertips down, right leg up, left arm up. Woo. Inhale, plant the hands, step it back. Go through your flow. This time meet in child's pose. Connect to the breath, relax. On an inhale, press up, tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, bend the knees and either step or jump forward to the top of the mat. Let's grab opposite elbows. Hang heavy here. You can sway the upper body, the hips, massaging the feet into the mat. Find something that feels good here. Decompressing. We're going to inhale here, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release down, bend the knees. We're going to slowly roll up. From here, we're going to inhale, reach the arms around and up, back bend. Exhale, dive the chest forward. So taking some body rolls here. Inhale, roll up. Inhale, open. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, open. And hold here. Hands in prayer. From here, we're going to step the feet wide and turn the toes out, bend the knees. So tracking knees with toes, tuck the tailbone, balance the pelvis. So not tilting too much forward or back. Take the arms out. Maybe a little reach. Open up the hips a little more, strengthening the hip flexors, and then hold here. We'll take the arms up, gaze up, exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift, exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift, exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift, exhale, cactus, hands on thighs. Open the chest, inhale here, exhale, dip the right shoulder, open the left. Inhale to center, dip the left shoulder, open the right. Inhale here. From here, we're gonna kind of creep over to our left hip, find Skandasana. So we're just dropping that left hip. If you're on your toes, that's okay. And then flex those right toes towards you. Plant the left palm, open the right arm. Maybe reach around, maybe get a bind. See what's happening today. Keep flexing those right toes towards you, open the right shoulder. Gaze over right shoulder. Inhale, plant the hands, walk it over to the right, left toes lift. And opening up here, maybe taking a few breaths. And then we'll plant the right palm. Take the left arm open, maybe bind. So see where you're at on this side. I'm a little more closed on this side, so I'm going to stay supported, but I have my left hand to the low back so I can keep opening that left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale. Let's walk it back to center, and we'll heel toe the feet in. Drop the hips, Malasana. So finding your Malasana, I'm going to try and find a spot that's even. And then So first, engage the glutes and open the knees on your own, and then you can kind of hold them open with your elbows if that's helpful. But see if you can get that on its own first. And if you're not there yet, just stay relaxed. Don't go beyond where you're at today. And then from here, we're going to just release onto the mat. So setting the bum down, bringing the feet together, knees apart. Open it up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, dive the chest forward. So finding your way into this Baddha Konasana pose. Keeping the spine long. So I'm pretty tight today. I'm not going to come down all the way. But just keep lengthening forward. The hinge is at the hips. And stretch in the inner thighs, the hip flexors. Inhale to come up. Let's extend the left leg out. Flex the left toes up. Both feet are flexed, in fact. And let's hinge at the hips, walk it forward. On an inhale, look forward, pull the belly in, walk yourself up. Take the right hand behind you, left arm comes up. Here, take a deep inhale, lengthen, exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. Breathing, gazing over right shoulder. You can hold on to that right knee with your left hand, do that, reach up and over. If you need another way to do that, take the hands in prayer and lean over onto the left leg. Try to keep sending that right knee down. We'll take the right arm up and over. If you have that, you can bind. I'm not there today. Open up towards the sky. Really reach through the fingertips. Pull the belly in, inhale to come up. We'll turn towards our extended left leg. Right arm comes up. Inhale here, lengthen, exhale, dive to the outside of the kneecap or ankle. Gazing past your hip if you can. Breathe. Inhale, look at your toes, pull the belly in. Let's rainbow this right arm up and over, plant the hand. Come up onto the right knee, left heel. Reach away with the left fingertips. And then set the hips down. We'll extend the right leg out. Ground through your sitting bones. Both feet are flexed. And hinge at the hips, come forward any amount. Keeping a flat back, so maybe keep yourself supported. Long, deep breaths might help you find your way deeper into the pose. Try to keep both sitting bones grounding. Inhale, pull the belly in, come up, left fingertips behind you, right arm comes up, twisting over, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. And then holding on to that left knee with your right hand, reach the left arm away, up and over, towards your right toes. Open the chest toward the sky. And then again, if you need that other option, hands in prayer, and then up and over. So don't worry if you can't bind with the toe. Worry about don't worry. But focus on opening the chest. And inhale to come up. We'll turn towards this extended right leg, right fingertips behind you, left arm comes up. Exhale, dive to the outside of the right knee, calf, or ankle. Breathing here. Maybe you can gaze past your right hip. Inhale, look at your toes, pull the belly in to come up. Left arm reaches up and over, plant it. Plant the left arm, come up onto the left knee, reach the right arm up and over. Full body stretch. And set it down. From here, we're gonna roll onto our backs, draw the knees into the chest. Let's go ahead and rock side to side, massage the back body. You can roll up and down the spine, so holding on to the backs of the knees. And then we are going to take a plow pose. So let's go ahead and find our way into plow pose. So bending the knee, so lengthen the back body onto the mat, and then bring your hands under your hips, rock the hips back, maybe plant the hands at the low back. So if this is going well for you, bend the knees over the forehead, the ears, and then extend the legs. So reaching the tops of your toenails to the floor if you can, but you can take your time to get there. So I start with my toes and take a few breaths. Keep a space under your chin. No pressure on the neck. So now maybe you lengthen the legs, come onto the toenails, maybe bring the palms to the low back, and then we can extend the legs up for shoulder stand. Really reach the toes, and then see if you can find a little more support to extend a little taller. Long, deep breaths. Let's take the right toes down to the earth. Keep the left one lifted, and then lift it back up. Inhale, exhale, left toes dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, extend the legs over, and then plant the palms here so you can support yourself all the way out. Drop the heels to the earth. Let's bend the knees. Let's take the feet as wide as the mat, windshield wiper the knees. And then from here, we'll take a bridge. So bending the knees, bringing the feet close to the hips, bending the elbows close to the low ribs, press into the feet, lift, press into the elbows, lift the upper back, maybe bind the hand underneath, press into the feet, lift the hips, lift the chest, breathe, draw the knees towards each other. Same space underneath the chin. And then exhale, release everything down. And we'll have an option for a bridge pose here. Urdhva Dhanurasana, full, whatever that is. Deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hands either sides of the head, ears. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Maybe set the head down, walk the hands in, and re-extend. Soften the hips. Reach through, lengthen the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Come to the back of the head. Roll through to the shoulders. Release. Nice and easy. Let's lengthen the spine on the mat and hook that right ankle over the left knee, left thigh. Open it up. And if you'd like more stretch, reach the hand through the legs, grab what you can, and draw it in. Inhale, exhale, release the left foot down, uncross. We'll go to the other side, so simply cross the left ankle over the right knee, right thigh, open the left knee out, and reach the left hand through the legs. Grab the right shin or thigh, squeeze it in. And then gently release the right foot back down to the floor. Let's bring the knees in and we'll take a simple twist. So extend the arms out, knees come to the left, gaze to the right. Maybe shift your hips a little bit to the right. And then using both hands, bringing the knees back to center and then over to the right, gaze to the left. And then on an inhale, bring the knees back to center, give them a squeeze. And from here, we're going to go ahead and settle down for Shavasana. I do apologize, I lost my footage from the end of this tape. So go ahead and find your symmetry, find some comfort in this shape, and start to allow the body to let go, sinking down through the mat into the earth. Releasing anything that no longer serves you, any negative energy, any remaining tensions. Deep breath in and let go. Thank you for joining me today. If you would like to see more of these videos, go ahead and subscribe. Click the like button. Send me a comment with your personal requests. Thanks. Hope to see you again. Namaste.